Hi guys, thank you for joining me today. And today I'm going to bring you something regarding R. Kelly. Okay, now I know people are sick of hearing about him. We've heard about his shenanigans, but this is something new. In January, Lifetime will give a saga about R. Kelly. It's going to be for a mini-series for 3 days, January 3rd, 4th, and 5th at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, same time for all 3 days. Now, this is going to chronicle between 1970 and to the present time. And there's going to be interviews, there's going to be his brothers, there's going to be Wendy Williams, his ex-wife, Andrea Kelly. Now, I didn't even know he had a wife until she came out on that series. It was a reality series, Ex-Wives of Hollywood, I think it is. And they got married in 1996 and they divorced, I think in 2009. They had 3 kids. But I didn't know he was married until that reality show, and it had Will Smith's ex, Prince's ex, it had Eddie Murphy's ex, and then Drea. And we learned through that reality that she was, she was his ex. And she got married again in 2014. And what is his name? Jed married a guy, Brian McKee, and it lasted 2 months. And Drea said that their divorce was due to Mr. McKee having sex, having an affair with another man. But that's another story. That's another story. If I feel the need to make a video on that, that may be coming. But anyways, this saga will include a lot of information. I will be leaving a link to this article, and it will include the trailer. Now, the trailer was October 22nd. That's when it came out. So you'll see the trailer of the upcoming saga, the 3-part series of R. Kelly's shenanigans and, what transpired from, like I said, to 1970 to present. That he has had legal problems. There was an allegation for sex, a sex tape, child pornography, and he was acquitted of those charges. So everything I say is alleged because he has not been convicted in a court of law. So whether I believe everything that was was said that he did, I believe it, but until a court of law charges him and he's found guilty, that it's all alleged. I know. Remember Aaliyah? She was a teenager when he had, and supposedly they got married. I don't know. Was that ever legal or and annulled? I don't know whether they just went through the ceremony. It's been so long ago. But anyway, you have to remember Leah. He likes young girls, and supposedly he has a sex cult, allegedly, where some ladies are saying that they were there willingly, and then some are saying that he's holding them hostage. So all of this is alleged. So all that information, more information should be coming out on that 3-part. That should be covered. I don't know what to expect, and usually I would say, I don't want to hear no more about R. Kelly or whatever, but I want to look at this particular mini-series. I want to see if there's any new information. Again, it's going to be on the Lifetime channel at 9 o'clock for 3 days starting January 3rd. The miniseries will feature more than 50 interviews, and everybody from the hashtag #MeToo activist Tarana Burke, John Legend, and Sparkle, as well as talk show hosts, as I mentioned before, Wendy Williams, Kelly's ex-wife, which I mentioned, and his ex-girlfriend Kitty Jones, and his two brothers Kerry and Bruce Kelly. So the series is going to be interesting. I'm going to be watching, as I said, and I'm just, thinking with R. Kelly, first of all, his priorities are out of whack, I think. It's been said that he is a functioning illiterate, and so being in music and dealing with lyrics, you would think with the money he had, he would get a tutor, even with a learning disabilities. And I know of people who have learning disabilities who have learned to read, as a child and up to an adult. So that was I would think being in that industry and having to sign contracts and not wanting to take somebody else's word on what that contract says, I would be more apt to get my to learn how to read. And also, another priority, and not like he's going to stop because I say so. Another priority is stop your shenanigans, alleged shenanigans, get a woman your own age. Allegedly, he has people there against their will. And so, I would just say stop the nonsense. But anyway, that's what I have for you, and I am going to leave it right there. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and please click the notification bell and put on your calendar January 3rd on Lifetime, and look up on your cable or your satellite, what channels Lifetime would be on. But check that out, and maybe we'll discuss that after that mini-series come out. So although I'm sick of R. Kelly, and I'm sick of hearing about him, and I'm my heart goes out, let me just say that my heart goes out to any victims of sexual abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse, in any case, and allegedly that all applies to R. Kelly. So I'm gonna watch it for sure. So for right now, we're gonna end this again, and I will speak with you another time. So thank you for tuning in. Goodbye.